Hey guys, it's postboxpat. Welcome back to a new video, and today we've got an absolutely insane video to bring to you guys because there has been massive rumors around saying that Tilted Towers is going to be destroyed regarding the cube. And in today's video, we're going to be talking more about the cube again. If you didn't check yesterday's video about the cube, there are some crazy theories on there that aren't the Tilted Towers theory, and I do recommend going to check that video out because it's an awesome video, and some of the theories that you guys from the community have come up with make more sense on that video than they are going to in this video. So the Tilted Towers theory, guys, I don't even know where to start with it. It's just a no. It's like, there's so many people out there that think this is going to happen. Season 3, what happened? Tilted Towers is going to get destroyed by the meteorite. End of Season 4, the rocket is going to destroy Tilted Towers. None of them happened. Season 5, the cube is going to destroy Tilted Towers. No, guys, Tilted Towers is not going to get destroyed this time again. And if it does, fair enough. But in this video, we're going to be talking why Tilted Towers is not going to be destroyed by the cube, and also where else could this cube potentially go in Fortnite Battle Royale. I'm following a few different things. I'm going to be going over some of the symbols which we've been having. I've got a lot of details regarding these in this video. We usually get a symbol which has been dotted around just up here. Unfortunately, it's not in my replay mode, but if you drop into your Fortnite Battle Royale world, you'll notice there is a symbol on the ground, which is pretty cool. So let me show you guys some of the data that we have on screen for you guys right now. So first off, we've got the video of the Tilted Towers theory. Now this video is so funny. Some guy has put together a bunch of random symbols to piece together to make the Tilted Towers structure. Now if we just zoom on this a little bit more, let's just take a little look at this, guys. You zoom right in on this, and to be honest, it doesn't look like Tilted Towers. It does a little bit, but it's just when you look closely at all the lines, you can see you've got a variety of different lines all structured around. We've actually got a few different lines around the outside as well, and then ones around the outside just kind of give it away to me and make me realize, it's not Tilted Towers. I know a lot of you out there are thinking that it's possibly going to be where Tilted Towers is going to be, but it's just random dots and random lines that where buildings aren't. And yes, it makes the Tilted Towers structure, and it fits not perfectly, but almost fits inside. There's a line like outside there's a few dots outside, and it just doesn't really make too much sense, and it's absolutely hilarious to see someone piecing this sort of thing together. But it's cool, and a lot of YouTubers have been covering it, and I just know deep down Epic Games aren't going to destroy Tilted Towers. It's a famous location. It's like Pleasant Park, Retail Row. These locations aren't just going to get destroyed because they are the classics. And I know Tilted Tower isn't 100% classic because it was a season 2, or I think it was season 2 or season 3 edition, and to be honest, it wasn't 100% at the start of the game, but it is a very known, well, it is probably the most well-known place from Fortnite Battle Royale. Like, you think of all the locations in Fortnite, and where do you think of first? Tilted Towers. If you think of it, like if you ask someone on the street, where's your most known most known Fortnite location, they'll go Tilted Towers. Most people already know what that is, and it's a bit like Thank the Bus Driver meme. It's similar to that. So yeah, that's with that silly meme we've seen there with the Tilted Towers being destroyed. Now next up on screen, as you can see, we've got a bunch of lights from my friends at Fortnite Leaks. Credit to them down below. They are absolutely awesome. They helped me out with a bunch of stuff, and they've produced these 4 lighting structures. Now to me, what makes this really interesting is we have them in different colors, and these are actually rumored to appear on the map throughout until up to basically season 6, leading to the cube placing loads of objects on the ground. Now what's cool about these is because what I believe is, if you look carefully, we have a variety of different lighting on them. We've got yellow, green, and red. From what I've gathered, that top left one there to me kind of feels like the one we already have in the game. Now I'll put the one we already have in game on screen for you guys right now. That top left one has got like the arrow, it's got kind of like the curve around it in red. Look at the red color on it, and that's why I believe personally that is the one that we're probably going to see being added in and developed over time, and the other 3 are also going to get added in throughout the cube's lifetime or life cycle or movement around the map. And what happens, I believe, is every time the cube moves, we might see an extension to the amount already written on the floor getting bigger and bigger, and maybe the force field itself that we already have in the map could gain an increase, which would be absolutely awesome. And that's this force field just over here. So one thing that really made me laugh is all the theories I've been producing recently, and for some reason the cube decided to climb over a mountain. I have no idea why this happened, guys, but basically the cube itself somehow was absolutely insane and decided to climb right straight over a mountain. It didn't care at all. It wasn't going to go round. It thought, you know, I'm the cube, I can do what I want. I'll just go straight up this mountain here and I'll just rock straight down it, taking no fall damage, and you know, I'll just keep rolling one by one and just stick to anything. And potentially this cube could go anywhere on the map. There's nothing stopping the cube from going to wherever it wants now. It can go through anything, it can go up anything. Obviously we may not see it go to certain places, but it could go near enough anywhere on the map. Now, one crazy theory, guys, that no one's really picked up on, if you look the direction the cube is traveling, it's actually traveling to the theory that appeared in Season 4, where loads of people were suggesting for Season 5, we're going to get a new island here, and it's actually traveling in that direction. Eventually, it could end up maybe at Flush Factory, or even form something in the sea relating to the cube. Imagine an island full of that sort of like gravity effect from Hot Rocks, and maybe a shield generating island. Only small, it wouldn't have to be too big, or it would make the map a little bit too big, but they could easily do that. Now, again, that's just a little theory that's just come to me live on camera in the actual game. But to be honest, I don't believe that 100%. But it's a cool idea, and it's something to keep in your minds, guys, for theories related to the cube. Now, we do not have a 100% destination for the cube at this moment in time. And for all those people who support the Tilted Towers theory, let's just be serious about it, guys. Epic Games know that Tilted Towers is a very popular location. A lot of people do enjoy it. Removing Tilted Towers would make the game feel very weird, and something else would pop up straight there, and people would make that the new Tilted Towers. Whatever comes here, unless it's completely like a Haunted Hills and got hardly any loot at all, or maybe like a loot lake and has a house with 3 chests in. 4 chests, is it 3? Or is it 3 or 4? I don't know. I think it's 4, 3. I think it's 4 chests if you count underneath. I don't know the exact number of chests in the house. But imagine something like that. Yeah, that would reduce Tilted Towers. But then a new location would be classed as Tilted Towers, either Retail Row or Pleasant Park. They're probably the 2 most popular areas, in my opinion, other than Tilted Towers. So we can consider them not destroying Tilted Towers. It's just a theory that's been in the game for a very long time, and it's just never going to happen, guys. Don't put it on. I just can't stop laughing. I saw so many YouTubers' videos saying, like, we've proven the cube is going to Tilted Towers. This is going to happen. This is going to happen. I couldn't cover it, guys, because I just know it's not going to happen. People just don't consider everything straight away. They have to, when you make these sort of videos on leaks and stuff like that, you have to think about it generally, and you've got to realize these sort of things don't really happen. Now, yes, I do come up with some crazy theories a lot of the time, and a lot of you enjoy that, and I enjoy making crazy theories for the majority of the time, and they don't get out there as in these crazy Tilted Tower ones. They aren't theories that are going to ruin the community or ruin the game and make so many YouTubers jump into it. And they're the sort of theories I like to make, like the individual ones, which are pretty cool. But for now, this is just everyone's talking about the cube. It's been in the game for a while, and it's absolutely insane. Now, one thing me and Fortnite Leaks are actually talking about together, again, credit to them down below in the description, awesome friend of mine, we were actually talking about how the cube itself could actually spawn another cube. So because we have these locations on the floor and we don't have much time left until the season is over, we could possibly see another cube on the map dropping in from somewhere else. Maybe this could hatch a smaller cube. The cube itself could split into 2. The cube itself could split into 4, and then eventually all meet up again. We're going to have to see exactly what's going to happen with it, but it is absolutely insane. Now the cool thing about it, you can see here, if I back off a little bit, we have the little shield area. That's where you can actually still go and get the gravity effect where the writing is on the floor. It's really awesome. If we actually jump into a playground mode where we're still talking, I'll show you guys some footage of that. But it's really cool to see all these things getting added in, and I definitely can see 4 more locations coming on the floor with this sort of hot rock effect. Now, unfortunately, this will not be permanent for these sections of the map, which is a little bit frustrating, but it does happen now and then, and we do get that sort of thing happening in Fortnite itself. So we can expect these like permanent locations to not be added from the cube itself. Now, the final effect of the cube will definitely add some permanent locations, but the temporary locations, unfortunately, will only be temporary from the actual like shield generator type thing, the hot rock type effect. But wherever the cube finally ends up, say if it goes to maybe salty, maybe it goes to greasy or somewhere like that, we're going to probably see the effect of basically the cube creating that sort of gravity effect permanently in the game and sustaining in that area, maybe even covering the entire map for a week or so. So we can see the area just down there to my left. It's a really awesome area. If you haven't already landed there, make sure you do. If you have not played Fortnite in a few weeks and you're very new to the game, I do recommend going to check out the cube 100%, guys. It's an absolute awesome location and definitely is worth checking out if you haven't already checked it out. It's got some crazy features involved with it and it's absolutely insane. Seeing it climbing up mountains is just making me laugh still. I just can't get my head around it, how the cube just somehow, some giant object randomly crawled up a mountain with like gravitational crazy effects. It's just crazy. It's awesome to see though. I am buzzing for season 6 now. I'm really excited for the storyline as well, because having that sort of huge object roll around the map all the way from Paradise itself, now heading towards the direction of Greasy Flush Factory area, it's an interesting concept. So here you can now see the writing on the floor, and I personally believe this will glow up over time and add extra areas into it, or maybe something will happen on the lines of it. It's a really cool area, and this actually creates the force field that we've currently got in the game. It's an awesome area. If you don't know already, inside of here you can actually jump around, and it has like kind of like some gravitational rock type things. Like it just doesn't really know what's going on. The area is kind of just all completely changed. It kind of feels like you're in space, maybe on the moon or something. The gravity of it is awesome to kind of jump around in, and for the future of Fortnite this will create some good custom games having these sort of hot rock feel. And I think it's awesome to have it because you don't take any fall damage in it either, and if you come here on Battle Royale you can probably have some crazy build fights. Obviously the style of play is different inside of this, and it's awesome because what's really cool about it is you don't take any fall damage, so you can have some I'm pretty sure you don't anyway, because it's like the hot rock type effect, so you can simply land here and take people out. But that's everything for my cube theories, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you haven't already landed here, do go and check it out. Hope you do understand that tilted towers now will not be getting destroyed. If you are new to the channel, do stick around for daily Fortnite content, and if you have made it all the way to the end of the video, comment down below loot llama. Wait, where's the loot llama? Is there a loot llama around here? I don't see a loot llama actually. I thought there was. Yeah, loot llama over there. Comment down below loot llama, and I will look in the comments of the people who've made it right to the end of the video to prove that you guys are a loyal subscriber and you have watched the entire video, which would be absolutely awesome. So comment that down below, loot llama, and I will definitely be checking out the people who comment that. Also, if you are new to the channel, like I said, do stick around because I bring out a variety of different content covering all sorts of Fortnite leaks, all sorts of Fortnite storylines, and everything related to Fortnite Battle Royale. I can get my hands on all the information that is legit for you guys. So if you are interested in that, stick around. And once again, this is postboxpat signing out.